Nights like this, I wish I was with ya. On my turf, roll out the Henry rocks. She like when I hit the receiver. Friend hop in, this is a four-seater. Made a yank straight out the wood, I'm Derek Jeter. Major leaguer, no fatigue. We don't get no handout, we don't get no macarinas. Never gon' throw your back out, tryna work, you'll need a breather. I need a break. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me? Hold on. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down? Tell me who you talking to. Roll up that Sinatra, fly la mama to the moon. She asked me what's my life path. Told her 55 south to the cab. So many couches I cried. Shout out South Street and shout classic. Baby, I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second up. Baby, I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second up. Baby, I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second up. Baby, I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second up.
Get out my way, Lil. Get out my way, Lil. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls, head to toe designer. Drip, little bit, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had 2 necks. I got homies that can sleep without 2. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Come pop it for me, cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls, head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha macha with a rockin' black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, duckin' 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, lil' bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
Explain what I did, can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, kick it, yeah. Don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it, yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
Hey, could count on my power, and look at my dog, some it was way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did you let it go miss? Ay, her she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did, can I kick it? Hold on, yeah, I got some rings and a range, can I kick it? Yeah, don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it, yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Wait, need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's broke to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did, can I kick it? Hold on, yeah, I got some rings and a range, can I kick it? Yeah, don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it? Yeah, spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
Flag on the play.
Yeah, yeah,
That's a flag on the play.
yeah, yeah.
Flag on the play.
Hold up.
That's a flag on the play. Let's go.
Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake.
Let's go.
I just took off with that rock, just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks, that's a whole field. He don't want no championship, get him out of here. I just got a set, like I run up in the backfield. I just got a set, like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers, we ain't staying that. Running out the block, yeah, I'm something like a lineback. I got juice like a Fanta, how you like it?
How you like it?
I'm on purple, I'm on yellow like a Viking.
Like a Viking.
All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, 6 range just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake.
Let's go.
I'm in the field like a Panther, I done up the standards. Like Michael Vick in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Neck full of water, call me Black Bridgewater. Lamar Jackson, how I throw them Ravens cross the border.
Hold up. You know I'm a touchdown with the sack. Run up the hole like a running back on the play. Intercept the pack like a safety. You boys can't shake the play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go.
Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In
I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Damn, Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. Picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis flash. If I finally starting to realize, never give up and go inside. Can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Time to try and go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time. Infrastructure right, I don't got time. I could talk to. We're talking about you, about to protecting the sons and daughters from political manslaughter.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price, based off the item you choose. Many times in the culture, hit you with MK Ultra. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was cluttered. Doing this so subtle, fumbling out through the rubble. Remember me, this a jungle. The top, I was gonna get something. The middle, gotta stay hunting. Why the rush left with nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only built for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I know the solution. Maybe not should I do it? Well, just put it in the music. Just put it in the music.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. You'll burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it out that you desire. No ceiling wins, I'll never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your, right through your veins? Though you make it out that you desire. No ceiling wins, I'll never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. No silly wins, I'll never be the same.
They don't know my name, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
They say fall and you let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yeah, look at me, out the asylum. Was a fate or mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yeah, the parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. Yeah, you take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes while you walk your pugs in a town you create where there ain't no love.
Where do I go when I'm alone? Not on the phone when I'm on my own. They don't know my name, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Stop taking but still got a reflux. Eyes drip out from the socket to a teacup. Drink up inside, look when they peep us. Huge us in the belly of the beach, but outside there's a war going on your front lawn. Black Hawk, see the red dawn horizon. Blind yet I'm rising, abiding by laws of attraction. My thoughts still rising. Thinking, what type of knowledge gon' sink in? Life gives you limits and my only thought is drinking. Thirsty, will I be alive or dead before 30? That's all that concerns me early. Lemonade quench
Share my inner rage when it takes center stage, way before they pouring on my grave. Been it made, let it set my soul ablaze. On each and every way, put me in the water for the save.
They don't know my name, I get through the pain. Tasting on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Tasting on my face like it's lemonade. They don't know my name, I get through the pain. Tasting on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Tasting on my face like it's lemonade.
Say I done powered up, level at 10,000 and climbing. No, I've been bad it to them looking back from around me. My what the deal is, really I just came here to gotta see this more gonna be a boy. Thank the good Lord I'm gifted. Oh, overflowing with the sauce, I'm never holding back. I'm going in my coffin, middle finger poking through the casket. No turning tragedy to tragedy. Before you knew what happened, ain't no explanation. This is second nature. All is automatic. Caught up. It's down there. Caught up. It's down there. Whoa. I'm caught up. It's down there. Yo. I'm caught up. Whoa. It's down there. I'm caught up. Yeah. It's down there. I'm caught up. It's down there. Yo. I'm caught up. It's down there. I'm caught up. It's down there. Lion, tigers, meteors inside my mind. Kamikaze, spaceship power, baby, sail me toward the sky. Here I come, a freaky side. Oh no, don't you close your eyes. I'ma give you something to cry about. I'ma teach you how to fly without fear, doubt, just regret. Break it out, break the sweat, fade the doubt, break a leg, let you lay the power check. Sipping on the sun in the cup somewhere, 'cause you ain't really seen that like me yet. Cannibalistic, animal instinct, you fools hurt. Jesus will. It's down there. I'm caught up. Yeah. It's down there. Whoa. I'm caught up. Yeah. It's down there. Yo. I'm caught up. Whoa. It's down there. Whoa. I'm caught up. Yeah. It's down there. I'm caught up. It's down there. Yo. I'm caught up. It's down there. Whoa. I'm caught up. It's down there. It's down there. I'm caught up. Yeah. It's down there. Whoa. I'm caught up. Yeah. It's down there. Yo. I'm caught up. Whoa. It's down there. Whoa. I'm caught up. Yeah. It's down there. I'm caught up. It's down there. Yo. I'm caught up. It's down there. Whoa. I'm caught up. It's down there. Whoa.
Yo, who told us we ain't gonna win, man? Really? He's a bozo. Bozo. Really? Yeah, we did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah, I had to tighten the plan. Yeah, I got it right in the end. Ay, now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's built private. I might just double it up, did it. Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was pop, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who was the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with us or what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on 10.
Going up, a champ with the crown is here. I'ma win anywhere. Hey, so shake it like you don't care. I shake it up everywhere, and I can bake cakes by the pound. Blow the whistle 'cause I love that sound, and we can just keep going round. I'm ready for another round. Go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touch down like that. Go ahead, touch down like that. Go ahead, touch down like that.
sticks and stones, they through. Anything that you could do, I could do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah. I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah. I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, yeah, champion, huh? Yeah, we here.
Kick it and go, kick it and go. We'll step on, spin, move, in zone, go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. We'll step on, spin, move, in zone, go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go.
Running it back, never a cap, out of the drought, watching me ball, soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them all, breaking them all, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do, sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew, you need a win, who need a win, that's all we do, I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine, they running the route, I leave them outline when I hear them.
We'll step on, spin, move, in zone, go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. We'll step on, spin, move, in zone, go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go.
Putting it down for that, time I was down and out, had to bring grinding back, doing the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at, you know what it be, playing this here for the keeps, had to make out with a feast, a family to feed, third cold where the trophy should be, EA got me in the game now, breathe down with the game now, they're here with a lane now, my home second with a rain now, legendary on the field, kinda drip is a skill, it's the highest cruiser bill, ain't nothing just to heal.
We'll step on, spin, move, in zone, go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. We'll step on, spin, move, in zone, go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go.
She right got me.
Hit boy on the beat, so you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and wanna see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that wanna keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay, look, sometimes you need the faith, sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but ain't from the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake, you gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, the mainframe. Loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your perm at. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool. Oh, men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be greatest of all times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes. Faster than the speeding bullet. Nah, it's cool. Don't play with it, baby. Say yes, what you gon' do? Stop playing with it, baby. Nah. If you gon' do it, then don't play with it, baby. Exactly. Yeah. You was built like that.
Irresponsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. In my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message to the best. If it ain't me, then you need you a confession, you a mess. You ain't scary to me. Heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up down the air in the scene. And I feel just like Vegeta Prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's slow, so I don't even grab the wheel. Asshole on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Mean I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all this loose think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break it, but me and myself top two. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB, I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car, my dash. I shake a big, told them all, you went first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma grow that cash to my money. You know what? Let me stop.
I heard the flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip when it's split, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip when it's split, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Yeah, the sun can't touch me, got a brand new visor, yeah. You're friend smart, but my bud's wiser, yeah. Get the job done like the equalizer. And I'ma grab another drink, cause tonight I'ma die like Michael Phelps. Hey, diving in this pool, I don't know what we have.
check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that tasty finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep a rack in my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my stocks. Hey yo, Nike check. T-shirt check. Sneakers check. Socks check. Hoodie check. Shorts check. Nike. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. Going up sky high while I'm rocking Air Force. And she just wanna ride, shorty bad and gorgeous. She was rocking stripes, said it's alright. Then I cut her off, shorty stepped on my off-whites. Okay, now wait. Gotta get the bag and racks every day. Don't tell me to relax, I can't, I'ma say. Got a new Prestos and a Jason away. Got a new wristwatch, but it don't take time. I pull up on a hop if it's talking too hot. And you wanna play ball, hit a 3-point shot. Boy, this my court, got a block on lock. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that tasty finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep a rack in my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my stocks. Hey yo, Nike check.
Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you tryna do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you miss him, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me that she good, she don't need jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell you to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the pastor say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last a day. I got the city talking about me like I passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. Ooh, and she felt intrigued. Trying to the LMPD. Go and get your self-esteem. And she trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto Biz, what this pink stuff is. Gonna tell me. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't felt me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I hold it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly, they been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in the bag, I'm about to get in it. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, you can sail that sea.
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. Now I get it go. Now I get it go. Now I get it go.
Prime time over grind game, over time's up. Play my cards, dealt my hand, ain't really no time for luck. Either you got it, you don't. Lie to yourself if you won't. I put my team on my back, did what I could, what I had. Now I'll be all in my bag, copy and paste with the swag. Bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss, stand 10 toes on your feet. I can never take a loss. I ain't set up for defeat. 4 Giottos on the truck. I had a dream and it stuck. Living my life cause we up. Looking back like where the love. Swear I be hella low key, but contrary to belief, loyalty runs deep. I keep my ear to the streets. Struggle turned me to a beast. I'm off the chain, I'm off the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately, I've been scheming against all odds like Willie Beeman. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy, how you gon' act?
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. Now I get it go. Now I get it go. Now I get it go.
Ain't it crazy how them tables turn? You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch him hate, watch him lurk. Can't relate, watch you skirt. Out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, out the gate, on site. Red breed, red tight, set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I've been grinding since a young and they told me my timing was coming. I've been hustling with no fun and forget all the fame, get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I've been eating since a young and since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother, I'll show you. Way better than I can tell you. The type of dreams that they sell you. That's why I learned from my failures. Don't do the handouts or the favors. Told my brother I'ma get this paper. Was left behind, I'll see it later. To keep it real, you don't need to wait up. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy, how you gon' act?
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. 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 I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. 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 I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. Now I get it go.
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout. by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Flushed out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Rodgers. And able to find Allen Lazard. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
2 yards. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 20. You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. Rodgers again now. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Devontae Adams, 33 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. On paper coming in, you'd say that these guys are the better team by far, and they sort of showed their superiority there on the opening drive.
Yeah, they came in the heavy favorite in this game, and even though they're on the road, they just still just wiped it away, didn't they? They've just said to everyone, we're the better team. We just showed it to you on this opening drive, and we expect to do it all game long.
At their own 25-yard line.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw, eluding the pressure right, completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. Darnold from the gun. Open man is Denzel Mims. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Play action. It's Darnold. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, Darnold. Throw complete to Herndon. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing again is Darnold. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 41 yards. Darnold to throw again. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
Darnold's pass.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. The play fake, and it's Darnold. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Here we go. It's Gore. And they will force him out of bounds well shy of the goal line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. On 1st down, Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Here's Rodgers to throw. And Lewis has it, the tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Mercedes Lewis.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Rodgers now on 1st down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The veteran tight end Mercedes Lewis, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards.
Rodgers to throw once more. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Jets are going to get the football back. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And Darnold just beating the play clock. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Vincent Smith, 44 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Packers.
To throw, it's Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, Green Bay.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Got a man, it's Tanyan complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Touchdown, Packers! Robert Tanyan there to make the grab. And the Packers have taken the lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone to give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Mason Crosby.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. 20. Taking it right down Broadway. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a jet touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? It had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Looking deep for Adams. And that's caught inside the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Down Green Bay.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Adams, incomplete. It's now second.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt.
50-yard attempt.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
The 49-yard line.
Mike, 58, right there. Push him back. Push him back. 58.
Darnold on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Denzel Mims that time. And it's 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Joker, Joker. Hey,
Back to the air, Darnold on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Chris Herndon. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Griffin. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. And here we go on 4th. Darnold. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And a Packer 1st down.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Rodgers pass.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
10 yards on the pickup.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. On play action, it's Rodgers. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
They had the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield, but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad, but a loss like that, you can't take a sack there.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing you cannot do, they did.
Man open, it's St. Brown, he's got it. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. At 25 to the mic. We got 25 to the mic.
After the interception, here's Darnold. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, Darnold. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And this one is incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, but it'll be second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
He's checking.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Darnold from the gun. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 14-yard line.
Let's go, D. Out. Sponge. No. I got it.
Looking to throw again on second down. Darnold. His pass caught at the 4. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Vincent Smith. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are going to take the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead.
14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Flushed out right. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's second down. Looking deep for Adams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
First down carry here for Johnson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
He was
brought down that time by Christian Kirksey. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
The field goal, a 27-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
Rodgers to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, I already done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard. When I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip
see my jewels, shining, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot, look at me, stylish, stylish, masterpiece, body, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I can barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. Hey, couple of bands up in my pocket. I don't want pause to get wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building reach heaven's heights. Nah, that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish, masterpiece, body, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. I put my team on my back, did what I could, what I had. Now I'll be all in my bag, copy and paste with the swag. Bet you can't do it like me, all my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss, stand 10 toes on your feet. I can never take a loss, I ain't set up for defeat. 4 Giottos on the truck, I had a dream and it's stuck. Living my life cause we up, looking back like where the love. So I be hella low key, but contrary to belief, loyalty runs deep. I keep my ear to the streets, struggle turn me to a beast. I'm out the chain, I'm out the leash, but baby girl I play for keeps. Told my brother lately I've been scheming against all odds like Willie Beeman. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy, how you gon' act?
Hey, I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. Now I get it go. Now I get it go. Now I get it go.
Ain't it crazy how them tables turn? You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch him hate, watch him lurk. Can't relate, watch you skirt. Out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, out the gate, on site. Red breed, red tight, set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I've been grinding since a young and they told me my timing was coming. I've been hustling with no fun and forget all the fame, get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I've been eating since a young and since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother, I'll show you. Way better than I can tell you. The type of dreams that they sell you. That's why I learned from my failures. Don't do the handouts or the favors. Told my brother I'ma get this paper. Was left behind, I'll see it later. To keep it real, you don't need to wait up. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy, how you gon' act?
Hey, I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. 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 Hey, I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. 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 I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. Now I get it go.
You can hear me now? Can you hear me now? Oh, you can hear me?
She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you trying to do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me that she good, she don't need Jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell you to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if
I don't understand that shit, man. Yo. And I don't know, I can hear. I don't know what's wrong. When I take off the mic, you can't hear it. Y'all got that nice interception on him. That was a nice interception. When I got on him and I ran back, I didn't know he was gonna get up. Like, come on, get up. If you could get up, you could run this shit back, man. Get up, get up, get up, get up. I was surprised that he got up. I don't know. What you up to, man? Since you can hear me, man, what you up to? I'm gonna get the PS5. Alright, that's what's up. Nothing. Man 20 was the last time you see me? Oh shit, man. Man, that was a long time ago, man. See, I ate a hot dog, play another one, man. It's good to see you, man. City Baller, man. Madden 20. It's a year ago. How you see me? You see me on YouTube? Or you see me on the PS5 or the PS4? How you seeing me? I played you in Madden 20. Did I win or lose? You on my friend list? Are you on my friend list? Did I win the game or I lost? What team you play with? Let me get a hot dog. I guess you got some answers, right? I blew you out? Oh, huh? You on my friend list? You blew me out. Send me a friend request to the PS4. Send me a friend request.
Time to cut up. Cut to it. Cut loose. Cut slack. Cut back. Cut back. Cut to the chase. Cut out with Cutwater, the most awarded canned cocktail made with our real spirits.
See a blowout. I hope so. I hope so. It's hot though. I hope so. I hope so. It depends what we do. Most likely we gonna get this depends what we gonna do. Who we gonna drive? I know we need offensive line. We need a lot of offensive line. I think we should drive no receiver, no tight end, but the offensive lineman from Oregon State. Anyway, Penny Stu, we should get him. Is he good? Is he good? Is he a good tight end? I heard he's real good. I heard he's like something like Megatron 2.0. That's what I heard. I seen a little bit of his highlights, but not too much. Like I didn't really see somebody really break him down. Can he block as a tight end? Or he's only there for receiving purposes? Is he a every down tight end? Who Darren Wills used to play with? But way better. That's the guy from Oakland? That's who he is first. Man, his name popped up fast. Okay. So he's a big dude. Let Donald go. Oh, you don't like Donald? I like Sam Donald. I think Sam Donald's not the problem. But a lot of Jet fans, they want to get Kyle Pitts. So, I think we need more offensive linemen. Every year there's going to have somebody that's going to be great. Stink it up. Man, well. If we could get more offensive linemen, if we could draft more offensive linemen in the first round, I know people don't see it, but Sam Donald will see it. The stats will see it. The running back is gonna see it. The receiver is gonna see it. You give quarterbacks more time back there, defense will break up. Then you could go get yourself a dope tight end, a dope receiver, a dope running back, because you have great offensive linemen that can give you time to run the ball, to pass the ball. Should we have kept Ruby Anderson? No. But Jermaine Adams is a franchise player. You know what I mean? Whoever we get the 23rd pick is not going to be compared to Jermaine Adams. So when you trade him away, you hoping you just get 2 picks in the first round and just hope that one of these players become a diamond. But Ruby Anderson, that's because the Jets is all having the plan. The plan is coming to this year. Do we get a receiver? Do we get a new quarterback? You know what I mean? Do we get an offensive lineman? Where is the Jets thinking? Is the Jets thinking about next year winning the Super Bowl? If you want to win the Super Bowl, you get offensive linemen, you draft with the 23rd pick a receiver, tight end, offensive lineman. When the second round comes again, you draft another receiver, and from there you just. Then we signed Joe Tuna from New England Patriots. Put him a left guard. We got Penei Sewell. We got Beckenham. When you come to play the Jets and you see that offensive lineman staring at you with another good offensive lineman in Penei Sewell, they looking at you 6'7", 385 pounds to 405 pounds. When those people come and they sit on you, you ain't moving. He is not moving, yo. Once they come, that happens when you have that up front? You get more running, more passing, and what's the other shit? More running, more passing, more time at the quarterback position. Your quarterback becomes a greater and better player, begins to read the defense even more. Who else benefits from this? The defense benefits from this because the defense is not always playing so much defense because the offense is always running the ball. They always controlling the clock. The Jets want to win the Super Bowl. You sign, you draft the offensive lineman. You stick with Sam Darnold. You try to get an old pro offensive lineman in the draft. I mean, in free agency. If you can, you get another free offensive lineman in the draft. And you sign yourself another, you get yourself an all-pro offensive lineman. There's a couple of offensive linemen that are going to be in the free agency. If you can fix your offensive lineman, your line like that, you're definitely in the playoffs. You're definitely a team to contend with. You have an all-star offensive line that's attacking, there's depth. You can't beat that. You can't ask for it. You can't ask for nothing more than that. Sam Darnold will have all the time. He'll begin to read defense. He'll get in the flow. Right now, he can't get in the flow if he's getting panicked. He's panicked out there. You know what I mean? Defense. If you're a good coach, it doesn't matter what players you got. I mean, you gotta have talent. Don't get me wrong. But you should be able to be coaching people up. You know, we was fortunate to have a Greg Williams as our defensive coach, and we had a lot of good coaches that I seen over my time as a Jet. Todd Bowles, Bill Parcells, a lot of good coaches. You learn a lot from them. That defense could be always coached up, but offense, if you get offensive players. And free agency, those good players, that will always win over the next team because they have more talent on offense. So the defense could always be coached. So the Jets got to sign. The Jets got to draft on offensive linemen in the first round. Me and Stu come home. Team them up with the Great War. You have an opportunity. Put them inside the line and sky's the limit. You can do whatever you want from then on because you have a great offensive line. When they come to play the Jets and you're looking at those people 6'7", 380 pounds, 400 pounds, forget about it. Forget about it. They're going to be hitting you. They're going to be sitting on you. Trust me. That's when you get a running back. But if you think about getting a tight end right now, getting a receiver right now, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense if you're going to get a running back right now, because if you get a running back, he's going to struggle because the offensive line is struggling. The Jets need to draft an offensive lineman in the first round, because if you draft that in the first round, talent. That guy, Penny Stool, and you team him up with Beckenham, sky's the limit, man. There you go. Now you can think about drafting a running back. Now you can think about drafting a tight end. Now you thinking about drafting a wide receiver. If not, forget about it. Because nothing is gonna work. You can't pass the ball if you don't have time. You can't run the ball if you don't have blockers. You can't throw to your tight end, Cloud Pitts. You can't throw to him if you don't have that offensive line. And the Jets got a franchise player in Beckenham, whatever his name is. That's where we should go. Sam Darnold is not the problem. They don't need to pay Sam Darnold $25 million. When he goes to the playoffs and he's winning championships and he's winning the divisions, then you can start paying him the $25 million. It doesn't say in the salary cap you got to pay all quarterbacks $25 million. No, we can go win a couple of playoff games. You know what I mean? Sam Donald's wins a couple of playoff games, then you can start talking about those contracts for $25 million. When you win the AFC Championship, when you win the Super Bowl, come on, Sam never won none of that. So you telling me that he's asking for the $25 million a year? No, you shouldn't pay every quarterback $25 million because every quarterback is not worth $25 million. You know what I mean? You gotta win the Super Bowl. You gotta win. You gotta win a couple of playoffs. You gotta do something. You know what I'm saying? You gotta win one game in the playoffs. Most of these quarterbacks never won a game in the playoffs. Win a game. How you win a game? Offensive lineman. You need offensive lineman. Yo. Yo, you should get AJ Green or Allen Robinson. I was thinking about they was talking about getting. You see how they treating Dak? What's going on with Dak? Dak Prescott. What's going on with Dak Prescott? What's up with AJ Green? Let me see how fast he is. You don't got 95 speed? I don't want to know my team. I'm tired of these slow ass niggas. What's his team name? Bengals. AJ Green. Oh, he 87 speed? Nah, I don't want him. He's 32 years old. Nah, I don't want him. You gotta have 90. You gotta have 90 speed if you want to play with the Jets. You gotta have 95 speed. You don't got 95 speed, you're getting somebody young. Don't get me wrong, I won't be mad if the Jets trade back. We get an offensive lineman, and we switch picks, and we get the second round, and we draft that receiver from Alabama. That is fast. The guy from Alabama, he'll be a good pick on the Jets. But we need, for me, the Jets got an opportunity with that offensive line, like a special offensive line for years to come. If you can get Penny Stewart, you just gotta draft him. Sign it an all-pro and put that all together. Conor McGregor, he's playing good. Oh, come on. You can't beat that. That's what I'm saying. Conor McGregor is like 2 years away, so they could draft another center next year. You don't need to worry about that this year. You know what I mean? What's Atlanta, they need to give Julio Franco, that's his name? No, Julio Jones. Oh, hell yeah. Julio Jones, I'll trade for that. They want to switch picks. They want a quarterback for the future. They could trade Matt Ryan to somebody from the 15th pick to the 17th pick, get a second round pick, or they can get a second round pick for Matt, or they can switch with somebody in the 20s for Matt Ryan, right? Julio Jones, we could give them, right? We could switch picks, but they got to give us Julio Jones, and they could take the second round, right? And then when we draft, we get Julio Jones and the third pick. If whatever the Atlanta's drafting, if the offensive lineman ain't taken, we take another person, another offensive lineman. There's a lot of offensive linemen. That's what it's all about, getting offensive line help. Man, I'm gonna smoke some weed, let's play one more game, then I'm gonna go on Twitch. Then we're gonna play some games on Twitch. How they treat with someone, Dak Prescott. I mean, Dallas Cowboys, they don't want Dak Prescott. They don't want him. And I don't think they're the quarterback. He's the quarterback to lead them to the Super Bowl.
Paralyzed, I'm like a finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent, a message to the best.
they gonna give him the franchise. They gonna give him the franchise side. How much is the franchise tag? That's like what? $35 million. If they gonna give him $35 million, I won't pay him $35 million. I'd rather what the Dallas Cowboys got to do is lose a whole fucking season, or you want to trade your number 15 pick, whatever you have, give us next year number 1 pick, we switch with you, and we get your second round pick, and you can have this guy on the number 3rd pick. You got to give us your number 1 pick next year. Keep. And we want an offensive lineman on your team. You gotta be kidding me. Huh? It's gonna take like 5 minutes to fucking that Dirk Prescott wants more money. How much they offering him? They shouldn't even keep him. But they mad because if they don't sign him, they gotta let him go. So if they're gonna make a trade with him, they should make a trade. What they need to do is make a trade with the Jets. They need to call us because they in losing mode. You know what I mean? They in rebuilding. They need to think for the future. So the greatest opportunity for the Dallas Cowboys, if the Cowboys are real smart, they have to call us, the New York Jets, like this. The greatest team of all time. Excuse me. Greatest team of all time. Greatest. The one above all. The best ever team ever. Listen. We give you an offensive lineman. The best one we got. They got a couple of them. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know nothing about Dallas, but I know they always drafting offensive linemen. They gotta be somebody nice on that line that they could give us. If they give us the number 1 pick, the offensive lineman, and next year number 1 pick, and they gotta give us the number 2 pick for the second round pick for this year, we give them a quarterback of the future. Think about it. Instead of losing this whole year and wait for another quarterback, all you gotta do is make the call. And we'll give you Zach Wilson. No. We keeping Sam Donald. Sam Donald staying with us. You can keep Zach Wilson. We just want an offensive lineman. We want the number 1 pick for next year. We want the number 2, your second round. And give me your best offensive lineman. They got somebody in right tackle. I like the guy in right. We're gonna look it up right now. Let me show you. They got this guy right here, man. I've been watching him for 30 years right now. Let me show you this guy. This guy right here. This is the guy I want. We could get this guy. Let me see if I'm right. I'm not too sure, but let me see. Boom! This is the guy I want. This is what I need right here. If the Jets, if I was, listen to me. I play 24/7 with the Jets. If Dallas is calling, you give us Lala Collins, whatever his name is. If you give us Collins, Lala Collins, You give me him. Just give him up. Think about the future. Don't be stupid. Trade away Dirk, whatever his name is. I can't even pronounce it. Trade him away. Let him go. If you can get a second round pick for him, a third round, do it right now. Call the Jets. Don't think about Sam Donald. Talk about the pick. Can you get this pick in the second round or the third pick? You give us Connors. You give us your first round pick for next year. There you go. That's what we need right there. That's the guy I'm looking for. That's the guy. And then when we pick again at number 15, we could draft a receiver. There's going to be a receiver out there. It's going to be one of these good receivers, one of these good running backs. And if they's not, get another offensive line. Let me see what else they got. Oh, they got Connor Williams. Okay, look at that, man. They always draft an offensive line. Oh, look at this one. Hold up. He got 9 years. You see, this one would have been hot. But he got 9 years. He's becoming a veteran. See, this guy is young. He got 5 years. He's 87. He got speed, 71. Nah, he's good. What he is, he's big. He must be a big guy. I'm lying. He just look big. His head look real big and shit. You know what I mean? Imagine. This guy would have been the shit. Right here. Tom Slim. But we don't need him. What we need is this guy. We gotta give him Collins. Give him Collins and you get your quarterback for 10, 15 years. Give me him, give me your number 1 pick. I would do it if I was the Jets. We would get a number 1 pick. And we will get our pick again next year. We put Beckham, we got Collins, and we get a draft pick around the 15. The Jets are trading. We're gonna trade. We're gonna trade with one of these teams. Somebody's gonna call just like that. They're gonna be like, nah, man, just offer them the number 1 pick next year. And we switch, and we give them the number 2 pick on draft day. It's gonna happen. They're gonna be like this. Nah, man, fuck that. Nah, let's get one of these quarterbacks. Instead of losing this year and wait for next year, let's get the quarterback. And next year we get the draft. We start drafting somebody in the second round, building around the quarterback. That's how another team got to think. Let's see what they do. But if Dallas called, that would be that's a nice guy that I want on my team. And we get the 15. So we can either draft another offensive lineman, or we can get a receiver and give us more options. You know what I mean? And we get the 23rd pick. So it's like we added an offensive lineman with the trade. You know what I mean? It's like we get a dope player and we get a draft pick again from the 15. And we picking again. So you're getting like 3 people in 1 pick. The Jets are gonna trade. They're gonna trade their number 2. Somebody's gonna call and they're gonna offer what I'm talking about. If it was me, I'm on one of these teams, I need a quarterback. I'm like, damn, man, we can't. Come on, man. We gotta get these quarterbacks. Man, just give them up, man. We're already losing. It's gonna be a team that wants to rebuild, but don't want to rebuild by losing. Dallas Cowboys is one of those teams. They don't like losing. They don't like going 2-15. They'd rather make a trade or something for the following year. They can start rebuilding. You know what I mean? So they one of the suspects. They're gonna be quarterbacks, definitely. I can tell you this right now. They will be quarterbacks. And if you look at this tape, 5 months from now, you're gonna be like, oh shit, this nigga was right. They was calling him. They just gotta offer this guy right here, the number 1 pick for next year. We switch picks, and we get to number 2, second round pick. It's done deal. Take your quarterback. We stay with Sam Donald. We get him. We pick the 15. We get another offensive lineman. There's gonna be a couple of more. You know what I mean? And you can, but you don't need that. You can get your receiver. Now you can start building around Sam Donald. Get a receiver. Get a running back in the 23rd pick. Now we got a new running back, receiver, offensive lineman, and 3 picks, and we get the second round pick again. 2 more people in the second round. Jets are trading. Jets are gonna trade. You gotta trade that pick. Just have to. I'm waiting for the beer to get cold. You know what I mean? So they wanted the team. They gonna be calling. They're gonna be calling. The Panthers. I heard the Panthers is being in the trade. Who can they offer? Well, this guy right here. So there's another team the Jets are looking at. The Jets are looking for offensive line help. You know what I mean? So the Panthers will trade one of these offensive line. Which one do we want? Okay, the right tackle. Boom. This is the guy we want right here. This is the guy we want. Just look at his strength, baby. He's just 85. You know what I mean? They gotta just give us that same offer. Somebody's gonna offer the Jets that offer. Like, they're gonna like one of these quarterbacks and be like, instead of losing all year, we should just give up our pick. Because next year we're gonna draft around like 17, 15. This quarterback is that good. If not, he's gonna be the franchise. We just gotta start building around him. And they right. They right. Give up that first round pick. You just gotta build around him next year when you get that second round pick. You see offensive line help. And then you get your team back in condition. Who else is picking real high? The Raiders. I don't see the Raiders doing something like that. Seahawks, Steelers. Let me see. I see the Steelers doing this. I can see the Steelers trying to make a trade with us, but they don't have offensive linemen. You see this? Look at the offensive linemen. They don't have players that we like. It doesn't make sense. So it's not them. It's not the Vikings. Who the Vikings got? Right tackle, 78. Panthers got a better offer. Panthers got a better offer. Let's see if they'll go out now. The Panthers got a better offer. We got here. Let's see what the Bengals got. Nah, the Bengals need offensive line. They ain't them. So we out there. It's either Atlanta. So Atlanta, the Cowboys. Atlanta Cowboys. Atlanta Cowboys. What the Eagles got? Let me see what the Eagles got. Oh, the Eagles got Lane Johnson. Okay. The Eagles, don't get me wrong. The Eagles are not too far, because this guy right here, we can make a trade for him. He got a couple of more years, and they give us that #1 pick for the following year. And then #2, second round pick. We can make a trade with the Eagles for him, for Lane Johnson. Yeah, so they see, we got another team up. Guys. We got Peters here, Jason Peters. But from 71, that's Jason Peters. Alex Lewis. We're gonna make a trade for Lance Johnson. The Eagles are in play. Yeah, the Washington. Let me see what Washington got. Right, 66, 69. Washington doesn't got. Washington. Brandon Scuffle. I think Brandon Scuffle is a free agent. So don't be surprised if Jets draft him. I'm gonna try to get him. 49ers will get our offensive line. 67. Hey. The 49ers too. The 49ers they could be possible trade partners. 49ers got to trade, but they gotta give up one of these offensive line. They gotta give up the right tackle. The right tackle. This is the guy we want. Michael Cannon, Notre Dame. This is the guy we want. You gotta give him up. You get your quarterback of the future. Lions too. They want a quarterback. For the Cowboys. Let me see. What is that? What is he, a receiver? What is he, a receiver? Who is that? I've seen his name before, but I don't see him. Let's see. Man, CB Lamb is only 90 speed? Damn, that nigga's slow. I thought he would have been faster. He's 6'2", okay? I thought he'd been faster though, man. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Michael Gillett. Nah. We don't want no receiver. If we the Jets, we don't want no receiver. What we want is Lele Collins. That's the guy we want. Right tackle. We want the right tackle. And we want the right tackle. And we want the second round pick of the Dallas Cowboys. And we want to switch places with them in the first round. And they're gonna have a quarterback for the future. Why keep on messing around with Dirk Prescott while you could get one of these great young quarterbacks? The quarterbacks that are in the top 3. Don't you want a franchise quarterback? There you go. And you could trade. You could make a trade for Dirk, or you could just let him go. He's not worth it. He's a good quarterback. He's a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong, but he's not. You have a chance to get a number 3 pick. One of these quarterbacks could be the next great quarterbacks of all time. You know what I mean? Huh? Do I sound smart? Huh? Do I sound smart? Oh. Break up this late. Woo! That's a nice beer up ahead. Woo! Play another game, huh? Shit! Oh shit, man! Oh my god, I fucking hit my foot. Oh man, yo. Fucking refrigerator is fucking angled. So you gotta open it in a certain way. It's not like a normal refrigerator, you just go. It's pointing a different way. Come on. That's the only guy I see, yo. So Dallas, they gotta give a right tackle. The Eagles, they gotta give up the right tackle. If they could give us the Eagles could give us the Leon Johnson, we do a trade. We gotta get that second round pick, and Leon Johnson, and switch first round. We give it to them. So the Jets got that chance. With those two? No wait, there's 2, and the Atlanta. But Atlanta, I don't know what they got on offensive line. Let's see what they got on offensive line. Unless they give us Julio Jones. If you give us Julio Jones, let's switch up with y'all. Let me see what they got on right side. Let's see what they got. Nope. This doesn't make sense, right? You see this? It won't make sense. No, good. He was just playing with us. 68. The Lions, and you see what the Lions got. You see the Lions. The Dallas Cowboys is the only team that can do it. The Dallas Cowboys got that. He's young. He's right tackle, man. The Jets get him. It's the trade. Oh man, yo. Will you take Jones? That ain't bad. Who's Jones? Who Jones play for? Who's Jones? I forgot I got fucking my cheese there. Jones played with the Cowboys? Or played with the Lions? Julio Jones? No. They gotta give us the #1 pick for next year too. Not just Julio Jones in the second round. But who knows? Julio Jones? Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. We could do that with an answer because we could draft somebody with the 15th pick, the 17th pick on offensive lineman, and we get Julio Jones and an offensive lineman, and we could draft an offensive lineman again or a running back. Give us a lot of options, good options. So the Eagles. Panthers, Atlanta, and Cowboys. They looking for a trade. Cowboys gotta think about it. They're gonna keep on playing this little game with Dirk Prescott. They're gonna keep on playing this game and for no reason. Eat a hot dog, smoke a little bit. Let me get some more beer. Get this game going. No, it's gonna take me like the little 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. Gotta drink, smoke. I need to stop talking to you. That's what I need to do. So I'm gonna stop talking to you so we can get this game going. So, Yo, you like the Dallas Cowboys? You like the Dallas Cowboys?
We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again.
I got it. Oh, you like the Rams?
Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this.
What you like about the Rams? You like the defense or you like the offense? Like, which one you like better? Which do you consider, like, when you see the team, you like their offense or you like their defense? And what kind of defense they play?
We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops. If he drop, I just hit my dance. I was popped. They just watched. Had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who is the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with us or what?
Number on my credit card is 0237 121.
Oh, defense?
Let's watch some film with Pete Bursich, analyst for the Vikings Radio Network. Short week, formidable foe, road game. LA Rams are next on the entertainment docket. Take a peek.
This is the essence of this team. Todd Gurley, we all know him and how good of a runner he is. But you've got guys like Havenstein out here, Whitworth. You have some very athletic offensive linemen. And what they're able to do, Paul, is they all step out of their stance and you see they're all going one direction. It's called elephant blocking. You got them all across the front. They want this defense to start running this way. They want all the bodies heading this way, and then all they need to do is occupy the backside defensive end. Yep. And you're going to get a gap like this. And former Viking John Sullivan. Exactly right. And really, they're not blowing people out. They're not pushing guys and burying guys and pushing them back. They're just running them from side to side. And all it takes is for one guy to make a mistake like that on the outside. Now, Gurley, with his unique ability to plant, his great vision, he's able to get to the next level. Sticking with the running game, Malcolm Brown. All right, another running back. But you watch on the outside, the left tackle, Whitworth. You see the red line. He's literally turning and running. He has the speed and the athleticism to get outside. You get a nice block here by Cooks on the safety, and you have something. So, up to the second level, they're losing contain. The Cardinals are just not getting enough bodies out there. Again, the tight end, wide receivers, getting good blocks on the defensive linemen.
And then this is what I like to see right here, is the running back has the ability right here, brought up. He could easily run out of bounds right there if he decides to cut back. And that's not even Gurley started. New when you're seeing it.
He's setting the edge. Teams are using wide receivers to set the edge.
Absolutely right, and especially on teams that like to run the ball outside. They're taking these wide receivers and they're lining them up so they have angles on the blockers, and that's the key right here. And then if they can pull this tackle and not lose this battle, this is a wide receiver blocking a defensive end, right? If they can win this battle, now they've got a big body on a corner on the outside. So yes, teams are doing it. You see receivers sealing back on the backside, it plays quite a bit. The Rams in this case are using it on the front side, to take care of the Cardinals defense. But again, that little cut back at the end, that adds another 5-6 yards to the play. I mean, that Those are the impressive parts of this offense. When you're playing well, when guys are together, they want to win, that's what they do. So the rest of these are passes, and you're going to see again, Paul, like you mentioned before, you see these receivers inside, these guys have to be aware of where they're going to go because of their ability to crack down and then run the ball outside that way. They fake the run to the front, and you look.
Wow, look at the flow.
Exactly right. There is this whole area up here that's wide open, and as you see, they're sending not one, not two, but three wide receivers into that zone, which gives Goff the ability to just pick and choose which guy he wants to throw to. It's a 3-level. They're flooding that area. All the underneath coverage fit on the play fake. There was nothing on the backside to make Goff pull it up. He was free to bootleg.
Then the yak.
And then not to mention a sound scheme, a great running game. You've got guys that are very, very talented in the back end that can do those kinds of things. Same kind of system here. Looks exactly the same as before. Wide receiver and tight end, 2 wide receivers. But it all, again, everybody on the Raiders defense is stepping up. They're stepping up. The safety's actually avoiding the block of Krupp, and then he releases. And again, a 2-level route to the outside. You're running to where there's green grass here and here. So Goff able to pull it down, get it off the outside. So that's what they do so well, and those are the problems that they're going to give a defense. And again, we're seeing this all start with the run game. All the linebackers from Arizona are biting on what? They're biting on that toss, and they're not seeing
Gerald Hodges, former Viking.
Exactly. They're not seeing what's in front of them. That's the linemen, the athletic linemen that they have that are able to get out and block. Now, look at this. Look at what you have set up here. Yeah. You got a body on a body, here and here, and you have all of this room.
Yep. And here.
Exactly. Deep middle safety. So you have all that room for Cooks to make a move, get a little wiggle, and get some extra yardage.
How do you combat this?
The main thing is a defensive lineman and believing what you see. These two guys, if you look at the 2 defensive linemen, both of these guys are really let free. Yeah. So that, on a toss play, that doesn't really happen. But they have to see that and redirect and provide some kind of pursuit. This backside safety who's in the box has to be able to see these backside linemen are not, it's not a true run play. What we used to call it, you had to smell a rat. There's a reason why those guys are releasing and not going, downfield, because they want to be cutting off the front side if it was indeed a run. Great blocking. So they really make you read your keys, and they do it so quickly and so well that it puts the defenses on their heels. So, defensively, here they are. Aaron Donald, just very, very physical up front. And
Donald and Sue playing games.
Exactly right. This is exactly what they can do. And in this case, Ndamukong Suh, he is the penetrator. He's trying to get up, and then all you're doing is letting Aaron Donald go around, be athletic, do what you do well. And the offensive linemen are trying to pass him off. Now, Ndamukong Suh is a wily veteran, and one of the things you see right there is the hand on the chest of the guard. Well done. He's sacrificing himself, pulling that offensive lineman in, which is a penalty. That is defensive holding, absolutely. But he's doing that to get his guy free, and you get pressure also from the outside.
Oh, they're hitting Sam.
Exactly right. Not an all-out blitz or anything like that, but a well-executed.
Look at your guy, looking for the hold.
Exactly right. He's going to say, "Hey, we're gonna send this one in. You're going to see this in a little bit." They're holding, and the referee's like, "I don't."
Meanwhile, Sam's like, "Come on, man!"
Exactly. So we saw what happened up front with the stunt with the Ndamukong Suh and Aaron Donald. Now we're getting to see what's happening on the back end, and they have single across the board. They leave a receiver free. So again, it's up to the quarterback, Sam, to get the ball out and know what you're doing as quickly as possible, to read what's in front of you. And if you can make quick decisions, you're able to get the ball out to Larry Fitzgerald in the flat. He's able to turn up and make a couple of yards. They hold their blitzes, they disguise very well, and they're counting on the quarterback to not be able to, they want him to see the rush and not see what's happening behind him. And they, these are a couple examples of them doing that.
I didn't hear one shit that he said, All I heard was
Let's watch some film with Pete Bursich, analyst for the Vikings Radio.
I'm browsing.
Rams opened up their season in a new uniform, a new stadium, and as home underdogs. The flats, one intermediate and one deep, which usually acts as a clear out and opens up space for the crossers and flats underneath it. The quarterback reads from 1 in the flats to 2 as the crosser, and then 3 or an alert for the deep ball to the clear out. If there's someone in the quarterback's face immediately after the boot, it's usually the flat defender. So they're taught to immediately dump it off to the flats because that means nobody is there to cover. The Cowboys are in match cover 4 here, which at its core originated with Belichick and Saban back in Cleveland. The corner is matching the number 1 receiver and carrying them if they go vertical. If the receiver goes under 5 yards, he lets him go and they're picked up by an inside linebacker. With the motion, that means that number 27 is matching the vertical with the tight end. To the top of the screen, the number 1 receiver, who's covered by the corner and who has the same vertical match responsibility, is crunching across to sell a block in outside zone. That qualifies as him being under 5 yards, which means he would pass it off to the linebackers to pick it up, namely Jalen Smith. However, with Smith and the linebackers flowing incredibly hard to the run action, nobody's left to cover Robert Woods in the flats. Woods is wide open and easily picks up a nice gain with nobody there to pick him up in coverage. And all this happens without ever establishing the run first. This is the first play of the game and is setting the table for what McVay wants to accomplish during the game. To follow that up, McVay runs the exact same formation with the exact same pre-snap motion, but it's now to the same side as the outside zone. This is to create as much horizontal flow as possible in the defense. If you look at these 2 plays synced up, they look exactly the same at the time that Goff is extending his arm for the handoff. So as a defense, you're put in an incredibly difficult spot. The Rams just ran the same look and got 20 yards on a boot action, but if you stay home or overflow to the jet motion and potential play action, you're leaving it.
Sometime during the morning, the rear door of the antique shop was jimmied open. The police surmised that the thief entered and began to remove items from the shelves. Mr. and Mrs. Jensen J. Brown, the proprietors of the shop, listed the following collector's items as among the goods stolen: an antique silver service for $12, a Louis XIV candelabra, a Queen Anne chest,
a phony Louis XIV candelabra, just padding that list for his insurance. How do you like a crook like that?
2 teakwood handcar cigarette cases.
Oh, knock it off, knock it off.
Hey, they forgot this. An antique camera, no less.
Big deal. Not a crummy thing. No place to put the film in. No place to even open it. Some crazy foreign writing. Must be the clicker. Hey, baby, get over there by the window.
Cheese.
Nothing. Big deal.
Well, how I look? What's the matter with you?
What's the matter with me? Get over there by the mirror.
What?
Go on, go look at yourself in the mirror.
Are you missing a couple of buttons?
You go ahead and look.
So, what's to see?
How about the picture?
So there I am standing by the window wearing a fur coat. Chet, what am I doing wearing a fur coat? I wasn't wearing a fur coat when you took that picture. I don't even own a fur coat.
I get it. It's a gag camera. All right, we might as well clear up the rest of this junk. Let's get at that chest. Hey.
Oh. Well, how do you like this? Well, how do I look? All right, cue me. What's the matter? What are you doing? Come on back to bed. Still with that?
Shut up.
So what do you care? So it's a crazy camera, so it takes dopey pictures that really aren't there.
Yeah, it takes dopey pictures. Dopey pictures like things that haven't happened yet, but they do happen.
So what's the do, Chet? One lousy kooky picture and you get insomnia. So it's a camera, that's all. Here, I'll show you. Well, it's my brother Woodward, standing by the door. It can't be. He's in jail 7 years for breaking and entering, and that was only a year ago. Woodward.
Hi, Paula. Hi, Chet. I didn't want to wake you, so I jimmied the door open. I broke out. Me and another guy in a laundry truck. It's nice, huh? What's this, Chet? You like that? There I am, standing by this very door, wearing the clothes I got on. How about that? I tell you, science is wonderful. Be able to take a picture of it. Wait a minute.
We're three small-time heisters. Well, now we finally got something that might do something good for somebody else. We got something here for humanity. Who? Give us something you want to watch on TV.
Oh, yeah.
Who takes it by a length and a half? Jerry Slash second by 2, Easter egg third. The rest of the field is strung out. Here's the result. 24.90 to win, 15.80 and 6.70. In just a few minutes, the second race of the day, the most tenderest handicap. And now, here
Shut
comes
that thing off.
I've got it. What is it, Chester?
Now, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a picture of the winning board at the racetrack before the race.
Well,
look at it.
Well, there's numbers on it now.
6, 3, 11.
Number 6, tidy 2. Okay, boys and girls, that money goes on tidy 2 if you take care of baby. Tidy 2.
Come in.
I came for the dishes, man.
Right here. Could you possibly bring us back a couple of bottles of champagne?
Yes, ma'am, I can. Hey, put that down.
Oh, let him look at it.
Yeah, but what do you do after you take pictures? What do you say? Well, the inscription reads, 10 à la propriétaire. That means 10 to an owner. Well, I presume that means you may only take 10. So odd. Yes. You see, the letter is definitely French.
Yeah, okay. Now, look, don't forget, she just ordered a little champagne. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going out to the track tomorrow and bet 2 more races.
Are you both crazy? What we gotta do is hang on to it, save it for a rainy day.
No, we don't. We gotta sell it.
We're not
selling anything.
Good on, Freddy.
She's screaming. Why do you think she's screaming, Woodward? I'll tell you why she's screaming. She's screaming because somebody's trying to do something to her husband.
Don't do it. Don't. I'll die. There's nothing left for me. Nothing.
Where you at, yo? You in your house? You in the closet?
However, we must muddle
What are you
through
doing?
these things. One more picture left. Huh.
Okay.
May you both rest in peace. What do you want?
Very well. As I understand, there is something in the way of laundry that I should take.
What stocks you reading?
Got the wrong room. There's no laundry here, Jack. As a matter of fact, I'm checking out.
So I understand, madam. You two friends.
Yo, I was gonna send you a video.
Hey, what are you doing?
Doing? I told you I was.
Yo, I was gonna send you a video. I was like, yo, let me leave him alone.
I'm not the boss.
I'll send it tomorrow.
I will leave with you.
Yo, Freddie, no lie. Like, I said like 10 minutes ago.
There's a picture of the concert down below. But there are more than 2 bodies.
I'm like, he's gonna be like, yo, you sending me too much videos in the night.
4.
That shit was coming. It was coming.
Object known as a camera. Vintage uncertain, origin unknown. But for the greedy and the avaricious, the fleet of foot, who can run a 4-minute mile so long as they're chasing a fast buck. It makes believe that it's an alive, but it isn't at all. It's a beckoning come-on for a quick walk around the block in the Twilight Zone.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll set up to throw from the gun, escaping the pressure right.
Young man, might I trouble you for a bat?
I don't have one.
Well, doesn't matter. Good night.
Oh, man, no.
Aren't you going to jump? Why, do you want to watch? No, heavens no. But I was just thinking, if you aren't going to, perhaps you wouldn't mind giving me a lift into town?
Come on.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Young man, I hope you're not planning to drink alone.
Nah, not yet.
I was. Unless, of course, you'd like to join me.
I'd be delighted.
Because all I've been doing is playing football.
Oh, my name is Douglas Winter.
But I need to read it. I'm going to read it. I'm going to get on that shit. I was seeing
It's a long, sad story, Mr. Smith.
about the people out of
You wouldn't be
space.
interested.
What indeed? You see, you are the reason that
I gotta see it again.
You must be a creditor.
Well, the fact
it's
is,
long,
I'm a
you know what I mean?
newspaper man. I was hoping to secure a position.
But I was seeing it from the beginning, so I guess I gotta see it a couple of more times.
Put me to work at once. I think we can save the Courier.
Show me.
Pleasure.
Yeah, I'm gonna start getting into it.
Well, it's not the latest model, but it's a good one.
All I've been watching is Star Wars, you know what I mean?
Listen to it hum.
But I'm gonna get on that.
What's the matter?
Matter?
Why did you quit?
Finished.
That's impossible.
See for yourself.
Why would a man with your talent want to work for a hick paper like the Courier?
Yeah, I'm gonna get on that. Let's see what's up with that.
Well, am I hired?
You would be if I had a paper, but I haven't got one, and there's no use kidding myself. This all belongs to the bank. I'm ready to collect.
How much would it take to pay them off?
Oh, roughly $4,861.23.
Might be able to manage that.
You want to make us a loan?
Perhaps.
Lake Bundy. Meet off. Extra.
I think that the time has come when you and I should have a little chat.
Just what are you leading up to, Mr. Smith?
Simple proposition. I hereby guarantee that you will become the most successful newspaper editor in the world if you will fix your signature to this little document.
I agree to relinquish my immortal soul in exchange for his services.
You're the devil. You know that the devil does not exist. True. Why not humor an old man? It'll mean such a lot to me. And if you don't sign it,
what?
It'll be admitting failure.
Somebody get up! Get up!
Dylan. Now, wake up. Have you seen this?
Oh!
These things just can't be happening.
Should have had that.
Firing.
On what grounds?
I don't know. Incompetence.
Come on, you know he's a very competent liner-type operator and a great reporter.
He's running the newspaper now, not you. Him.
He's doing a pretty good job for two, isn't he? We're selling out every edition.
Oh, you're selling out more than that.
At 11:30 tonight, Jacqueline Benson, former secretary to Douglas Winter, suffered grave injuries resulting from a head-on collision.
But why, Jackie?
I figured this story about your girlfriend would hurry things up. Now, if you decide to conclude the contract, you'll find there's a lot shorter than a bridge.
I want you to go away.
No need to say another word, because I'm leaving of my own free will.
You are?
Certainly. My only request is that you drive me. I have no car. Would you like me to drive?
All right.
Jackie. Jackie!
Hush! You want to wake up the whole building?
Where's Miss Benson?
She ain't in.
Where did she go?
Well, it's none of my concern.
When did she leave?
Well, what's the matter? Well, what's the matter?
When did she leave?
About 15 minutes ago, I think. But what's the... He tried to kill me. He was sitting right there next to me, and then he was gone. What's going on? What happened? Tell me.
Listen to this. Mr. Smith here resigned his position and left Dansbury for his home. His contract with Mr. Douglas Winter was declared null and void owing to Mr. Winter's incomplete understanding of the terms of the document.
Good, will you please explain this? I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll tell you. Maybe tomorrow. Right now, let's get out of here.
Exit Lucifer, Prince of Darkness, otherwise known as Mr. Smith. He's gone, but not for good. And he might be back with another ticket, the Twilight Zone.
They've got themselves a first down. First down, Jets. Darnold's throw taken in by Mims. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
The time is the day after tomorrow. The place, a far corner of the universe. The cast of characters, three men lost amongst the stars. Three men sharing the common urgency of all men lost. They're looking for home. And in a moment, they'll find home.
We're getting atmosphere. Fingers crossed, Pete. This may be it. It better be. We're about out of fuel.
20.95 parts oxygen. I don't get it. It's incredible. Conditions identical to Earth, and yet we're 655 million miles away from Earth.
Yo, you heard, you heard Darth Raven's master?
How far did you say we were from Earth? 655 million miles.
We're back on Earth.
No.
No?
They say in the other side of the galaxy, Freddy, there is no time. There is no balance in the other space. There's no sun. There's two suns in other planets.
Well, anyway, look at those trees.
There's no balance
It's got to be
in
Earth.
other planets.
It's an interesting theory, Pete, and as possible as any other, except that to my knowledge, Earth has never had more than one sun.
We're not alone.
That's complete. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over
Some sort of a trance, or...
We can see it to Pluto, and from Pluto to our Earth,
Let's get out of
we
here.
have our laws, the balance in order. But in the other side of the galaxy, it's different balance. It's no balance. You know what I mean, Freddie? It's a big world that needs to be explored, and that's why they keep on saying just go straight to the force. You know what I mean, Fred? Oh my fuck, yo. That's crazy, right? Like, that's what Star Wars tries to show you. When you go to Luke Skywalker's planet, there's two planets. There's two suns. That means there's no balance. There's supposed to be balance. There's supposed to be a sun and a moon. There's like 3 moons. So there's different times. It's not for 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like they got different times over there. So that's what Star Wars is trying to show us. It's crazy, right? They're trying to say the galaxy is more bigger than our laws of Jesus Christ and God. There's more out there. I was thinking the same thing. There's balance and order, this and that. But then Star Wars opens your mind. They're like, no, there's more to this.
I don't blame the judges. You're the prettiest of them all. But tell me something, Your Majesty. What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with everybody in this crazy place? Answer me.
You need law and balance. But they're trying to say, like, in the other universe, it's just different.
on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
But they're saying, like, in other planets, there's like, there's 2 suns. And the time doesn't go from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock. You know what I mean, Freddie? They switch it up. The time.
My name's Liquid.
over there.
You're real. But of course I am.
I should have had
Isn't
it.
everybody?
They gave me the wrong person.
I used to think so. Oh, you mean... do come inside. Come on. Won't you?
So that's what Star Wars is trying to say.
You like
Star Wars is trying to say
We built
that
it for
the
Mr.
Lord that we
Jenkins.
believe in
But at the last moment he decided
doesn't
that the
apply
one thing
to
he
the
wanted to
other
be was a
side
night
of
and
the
hour.
galaxy.
So he's out there in
But
the
the other
middle
galaxy,
section.
they-
You mean there are other
they-
sections?
they
Yes, of
believe
course.
and
But
the
this is
beliefs
the
are
most popular
different
because it
from
represents
us.
a period in American culture when creature comforts were most abundant and before peace on earth became impossible. We are from Earth. Oh?
That's
We
crazy,
saw this
right?
asteroid and we landed.
I used to
Our
always
fuel
think
is
like
gone.
that
We've got to
too.
stay here.
Tell me,
I was
did they
thinking
ever
like
have
that.
atomic
Until
war?
they try to tell you it's more
Yes.
bigger. It's
Most of
way
the Earth's
bigger.
surface was destroyed. It's taken us
Don't think
200
so.
years to
No,
pick the pieces.
it's more bigger.
Mr. Wickwire.
You see how Darth
You've got
Raven
to
Master
explain
said
some things to us before we go out of our minds.
about the Jedi and the
But you know how
Sith, the Sith Master?
to lunch first, then we'll talk.
Hey, you wait a second. Now you tell us one thing right now. Where are we?
Why, you're in the cemetery. Please make yourself.
She was like, if I'm a Jedi Master and I tell you to stay right here, go ahead, listen to me and stay right here. And if you're a Sith and I tell you to stay right here, stay right here.
May I propose a toast?
Oh, because I gotta do this.
Peace.
I don't know why. I don't know why it doesn't wanna It doesn't wanna work when I take it off. It shuts off.
Excellent.
We're very confused. We need help.
Come, sit down. What is it? Now, you said that we were in a cemetery. What do you mean? Just exactly that. But before I explain, you must give me some information. If you were granted your death,
Take it off.
I'll go along with that. Just one thing more. When you left Earth, what was the date?
2185.
Now I understand.
Quit hiking, man.
Well,
Come
that's
on,
nice.
man.
We don't. You see, when you arrived here, I thought you were the men from Happy Glades.
What's Happy Glades?
The world's greatest mortuary. At least, that's what it used to be. You see, the management hit upon this scheme as a service to those who could afford it.
This scheme being?
This little asteroid, where we would recreate the exact conditions under which the dear departed could be most happy.
What about you?
Me?
Yes, you. How do you figure in all this?
Why, I'm the caretaker.
When did this mortuary begin?
1973, I believe.
Now that makes you a bit on the elderly side, wouldn't it?
Now I'm afraid you're forcing me into a rather embarrassing admission. You see, I'm not actually human. I'm merely a scientific device. I go on and off again, like a machine. I think I must have been off for about 200 years.
Now look, mister, you think...
All right, people. We're staying here.
I know. You know what he's saying, don't you? I told you not to trust him! I told you! Why us? Because you're a man. And while there are men, there can be no peace.
3 men lost. They shared a common wish. They wanted to be aboard their ship headed for home. And fate, a laughing fate, a practical jokester with a smile that stretched across the stars, saw to it that they got their wish.
Let's go, baby. Come on. Give me.
A first down throw, Darnold. He's got this one completed to Mims.
Adam Grant, you have been tried by a jury of your peers and found guilty. Do you have anything you wish to say before sentence is passed? Very well. It is the sentence of this court that for the brutal and despicable crime of murder in the first degree, you shall be put to death.
Come on, baby. Come on.
No! Not again! I won't die again! Tell Mr. District Attorney that this isn't real! Make him understand they're only dream I'm having! You fellows, you kill me, you'll die!
Adam Grant, found guilty of murder and sentenced to the electric chair. Like every other criminal caught in the wheels of justice, he's scared. But it isn't prison that scares him. These long, silent nights of waiting, the slow walk to the living room, or even death itself. It's something else that holds Adam Grant in the hot, sweaty grip of fear. Something worse than any punishment this world has to offer. Something found only in the Twilight Zone.
Grant, let me give you some advice. Don't think about it. It's just different with me.
You mean you want to die?
No.
Same thing, man.
Don't kid
They
yourself.
know niggas are more advanced than us.
Sometimes I wonder too what it's going to be
Think
like.
they know we here too.
I'll tell you what it's like. You walk out of your cell, past 2 gray doors.
Something's out
There's
there.
a guard that opens the door for you, and you go into a room. There's nothing in it except one chair. Strap your arms and legs. Then they attach the electrodes.
Oh, Grant, you talk like you've been through it already.
Then they drop the mask. And you wait. Any second. Any second. And you can almost hear it. They pull the switch.
Madam,
Yo, 1 yard?
I'm a poor lost traveler seeking food and lodging for the night.
Get along with it.
Hey, take it easy. That's my best jet.
Dear friends, when I die, I don't want to see any full bottles around.
Oh, shut up, Paul.
Only a few more hours.
I know it the minute you walked in. We're not nervous enough. Oh no, we have to listen to the great city
If
editor.
I'm not welcome here, then I shall go elsewhere and breathe my last.
Oh, never mind. Had enough of this flake anyway. Good night, dear. Oh, the station's about in 5 minutes.
Hank,
Now, don't start it.
I've got to start. I'm not upset or disturbed or nervous anymore. I'm scared.
That's ridiculous. You mean to say you believe that crazy story?
God help me, Hank, but I do. At least I believe it's possible. Well, why not? Can we prove he's wrong?
Maybe not, but that's a poor reason for believing in anything. This guy killed a man in cold blood and he's going to pay for it.
Oh, he's right. Maybe this is all a dream. The thought has occurred to you, hasn't it? Hank, haven't you ever stopped and said to yourself, this couldn't be real? Haven't you, Hank?
Well, of course everyone has. This only proves that Grant is human. He can't believe what's happening to him. So he tries to convince himself that it isn't. Not really.
Yeah. That's what I thought too at first. Hank, I've been talking to this kid a lot lately, and he makes sense. Go down there and see for yourself. Don't take my word.
Jiggs? Jiggs?
Yeah?
What time is it?
9:05. Why? You got a date somewhere?
No, I'm just expecting someone.
You see? He's right on time, huh, Jiggs?
You don't seem surprised to see me.
I'm not. You always come. I mean, the district attorney always comes. It isn't always you.
I take it you're sticking to this dream story of yours.
That's right. Every night I explain. Every night it's the same.
All right. Explain again.
When I die, you die. And everybody in this world dies because this world does not exist. It's a dream of mine. Can't you understand that?
I can't understand it or accept it because it doesn't make any kind of logical sense.
But it does. It's the only thing that does make logical sense. You take you, for instance. You think you'd be visiting a man who was just about to be executed in real life? Of course not. They wouldn't allow you in here.
You say that all this is a dream.
And that when you're electrocuted, you wake up. And when you wake up, we all disappear, right? What about our parents? And our parents' parents, and everybody who never even heard of you?
Well, what about him, Mr. Ritchie?
A dream builds its own world, Mr. Ritchie. It's complete. With a past, and as long as you stay asleep, a future. You've got to believe me. I can't go on dying. I can't go on dying. I can't. I'm telling the truth, Mr. Ritchie. Please. Let me live and I'll keep you alive. I'll bring you every night just like this. Wait a minute. I'll prove it to you. Your wife, she has a steak cooking for you. Go home, look in the oven. It'll be something else. Please.
Well?
Hey, Scrooge, you're wasting your time. You can't kill him. You want to know why? I'll tell you why. Because you're nothing but dreams. Dreams! You hear that, Scrooge?
Well, you can at least get a stay of execution. I know you can do that.
What good would it do?
Forget all about the stuff. What did I see when I doesn't matter? But now that the kid believes that means he's got a case. Kid is sick in the head. Are you gonna send a mental incompetent to the chair?
Wasted, man.
Remember? Frank, time to wake up, boy. Wake up! Wake up!
Great opportunity, man. Damn, man.
I regret this, Paul. I'll regret this as long as I live. Hello, this is Henry Ritchie. I want to speak to the governor. Governor, I don't have time to explain, but I want you to grant a stay of execution in the case of Adam Grant. He's calling now. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, have you reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor.
The defendant will rise.
We know that a dream can be real. But whoever thought that reality could be a dream? We exist, of course, but how? In what way? As we believe, as flesh and blood human beings? Or are we simply parts of someone's feverish, complicated nightmare? Think about it. Then ask yourself, do you live here, in this country, in this world? Or do you live instead, in the Twilight Zone?
Charles, thinking back to what you said in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribe, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
Johnson was the intended receiver. Third down here. All right, Charles.
What it's about? It's about agreement and how to establish yourself for home.
Well, extremely, because you know the rap against us defenders is that.
All right, I'm gonna read it right now. Oh yeah, don't take it personal. Yeah, man, I know.
He caught it, just couldn't get his feet down inbounds. It's that second part that finished off the play for him.
Yeah, it's just business. We learned that in fucking Godfather, man. And these fucking.
Left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
I think he's back.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a fourth down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. To throw again is Roethlisberger. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target, but it'll be second and goal.
Like this defense.
Roethlisberger gonna throw it. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
That grounding call could very well doom this drive. We'll see. They'll try again here, third and goal.
And that
will be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on fourth and goal.
Oh my God, fucking trip.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. And he backs it away. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and the Jets are going to get the football back. cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me.
And this is intercepted. That's going to do it. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Quentin Williams picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. To the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Coaches preach here, guys, all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was knocked away and not intercepted.
Now Roethlisberger.
That's what happens when you get over here. You're over here.
An excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you started. And that would have been a first down.
You come out with the old lessons from the 1800s. You like, yo, then the next nigga's just looking at you like.
They're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. This
is funny, right?
Picked off at the 48.
Yeah, but this nigga. I gotta talk about my own teammate, yo. Come on, man. That's what I be talking about. I gotta talk about my own teammate, man. That shit is just bullshit, man.
Instead of being able to shut the door.
Yeah, which one you saying? Yeah, I think he said he's who knows? The next thing is just looking at him.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flush to his right. And he is
man.
to the end zone.
Man, a touchdown, man. I should have beat him, bro. You make 1 or 2 mistakes, man, they need to score on me, man. Fuck.
Still have hope. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Escaping the pressure right. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And incomplete here. So that will leave them with 16 on the clock. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And this carries the decision to bring it out. Not a 15.
To the mouth, it's there. Yo, that's what the, you know, the Sith Lords used to do that shit back in the days, right, Freddie? They used to go in that, they used to meditate in the bubble.
This one is all but over.
If they use timeouts here, it's strictly for show. Remember, you got a plane to catch.
And a short gate across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defense because if they can't get on the field,
yeah, I don't know why my mic is not fucking working, man.
Stack things up and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
So
Don't start typing. Don't start typing what you were saying earlier. Because you repeated that shit over the phone like 100 times. I'm like, yeah, Freddie, I came, I'm ready. No. No. You don't understand. You about to say the same thing?
Every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million
I think I got some more weed. Damn, I smoked that shit.
This was that type of a game.
So that'll do it for us. From my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew.
I'm gonna need an airdrop, Freddie. You're gonna need to know how to study to learn how to do the drones. That's where it's gonna be at in the future. The drones. People gonna start delivering stuff with drones to your apartment. Word, man. I should have been hot right now. You would have had a drone, some way to get it to me. After 2 months, you're gonna have to change your number. Like, that's Papa. That's just funny, man. A helicopter and shit, man. Yo, I don't trust nothing that flies though. I don't like getting inside a helicopter. I don't like getting inside the airplanes. Every time we go to DR, I do not like going to DR, Freddie. I just be like, damn, we're gonna be one of those sad stories in the ocean and shit. We're gonna be in the noticia de 200, 300 gente en 41. And you're gonna see a picture of me and Poppy, Google. What is this? Hey, come on, man. That shit, yo. Man, Bobby's over there right now, man. I don't trust no airplane. Yo, when y'all be like, let's go to North Carolina in an airplane, I'm like, damn, you never know. Anything can happen inside an airplane, man. You gotta be careful with an airplane. And then you gotta have a lot of confidence that you gotta remember that you giving an airplane to a freaking pilot. You don't know if the pilot want to commit suicide. You don't know why he want to throw himself. The sharks in the ocean, man. I ain't trying to go in the ocean, man. I ain't trying to go in that ocean, man. Alright, bro. Not in that shit. Alright, man. Oh, terrorists. Yo, I be thinking now every time we go to the so how you say that? To the on an airplane, you gotta be careful for a terrorist. Or even when you go out to a restaurant, man. Like you be going to a restaurant, you gotta be careful everywhere, man. You never know these motherfuckers pop up in with their Hala Samalaka. You like, what the fuck this nigga's talking about, man? What are you talking about? Salah hala. Nah, man, that shit ain't going down, man. This nigga beat me up, yo. I almost had it, man. Just messed up, man. Well, you gotta be careful, man. For DR, it's like 6 hours. I think it's 3 hours. It should be, if I'm 3 hours, for you it's 2 hours. You should be over there in 2 hours. Maybe 2 hours and a half. Because it's 3 hours. I think. I'm not too sure. It's like 3 hours, Freddie. You go over here because you go to Miami, and then from Miami you go to DR. And then Freddie's gonna go to DR, son. He ain't been in a while, man. Now he's gonna put that shit in his bucket list. Yo, Freddie. You like, after you go for a while, you gonna be like, yo, get me out of here. This shit's too hot, yo. Oh, man. I can already see that shit. I ain't gonna lie, they got the strip club in the hotel. Are you kidding me, man? That's the strip club. You go to Dominican girls. Yeah, I definitely want to go, man. We should go like I guess go over there, man. I wanna go. Man, another one. Word, man. You know what's messed up about going to Dominican Republic? I ain't gonna lie to you. When you meet the people, and are you out of here? Yo, when you go to DR, you know what's the messed up part, Google? When you meet people and then you gotta say goodbye to them. That's messed up. You're like, damn, yo, you probably never see them again. Send you a video. Yo, when you wake up, yo, you see everything about Darth Vader, but I'm gonna send you the Emperor. I'm gonna pass you. I'm gonna send you the. Did you see the whole story of Darth Vader? Or you just seen those clips? You gotta see the story now. You already know the rule 2. You know the brother of darkness, the council. Yo, even in the Republic, they got a council. It's corrupted. And in the Sith, they made a brotherhood of darkness, a council, and it was still corrupted. That's trying to tell you whoever controls the house controls everything. That the house is corrupted. And who pays the house? The banking system. So whoever controls the banking controls everything. And in Star Wars, who controls everything? Who controls the banking system in Star Wars? Darth Plagueis, the wise. His family is from the banking system. They're the ones that control the currency. It's crazy, right? He's the one that manipulated everything. So that's what they're trying to say. Every time you make a council and it's about freedom, every time there's a council or a republic, and you can always corrupt it because you could win it by controlling the Senate, by getting more seats. And whoever gets more seats dictate the whole thing or makes everybody go a certain way. Yo, you gonna get out of here, Freddie? Yo, that's crazy, right? That Darth Plagueis controls the banking system, Freddie. His family is from the banking system. They're the ones that control the currency. So that means he controls the Senate by buying off the politics. He buys them off. So to make them do what he wants. And Darth Plagueis is Darth Vader's father. Yo, I'm about to go help Isaac with homework at this time. Now you know I'm sending you a video at 1 o'clock, 1:30 from now on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look for some videos right now. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. You already know. I'm sending you a video. I'm sending you a video. I'm gonna go to Twitch. Let's wake up. So in 6 hours. No, tomorrow. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. I'm gonna call you. Yo, text mommy. See what mommy's doing. She ain't look okay that day. Call her. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Later. You already know I love you, man. The screen is getting messed up. Brother! They coming! Ah! Get out of here! Get out of here! I'm getting overrun. That's the last time you see me when I say I'm getting overrun. Freddy. You're like, Apple. What just happened? I'm gonna go to Twitch right now. I'm gonna see Twitch. See what's up with this shit, yo. Play a game over there, man. I should watch this game, man. Freaking upset, yo. That's how that shit goes, man. That shit wants to play over and over and over. I'm gonna play because I want to get another interception, yo. You get hooked on these endos, man. Alright, YouTube. We'll be back, what? Probably next week. I'm gonna drop another video. I'm gonna go play Twitch right now. And, you still there, Freddy? That's you, Freddy? Hey guys, want me to stay on YouTube, huh? That's what y'all guys want? Huh? Give me a yes. Give me a 1. Huh? In the chat room, give me a 1. All the billions of people in the chat, give me a 1. We'll be on Twitch right now. So I'm switch it over.